If you want your Squarespace website to get found online, and getting your SEO or search engine optimization right is absolutely key, because you need to make sure that you're ranking on Google when target customers are searching for your product or service. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 Squarespace SEO tips to make sure that you're found by target customers to grow your business through SEO. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm the founder of SEO Space. We've helped over 20,000 Squarespace websites rank higher up on Google through our plugin. So these tips have been battle tested on tens of thousands of Squarespace sites. And make sure you stay to the end of the video, where I'm going to give you a bonus tip using a new feature that we're about to drop on SEO Space. But getting straight into it, the first Squarespace SEO tip is finding profitable keywords that your website is actually able to rank for. Now, a keyword is essentially just the search terms that people type into search engines like Google. And you need to make sure that you find the keywords that are actually being searched by your target customers. And you need to make sure that they're actually easy to rank for. You don't want to just be blindly targeting keywords you don't know whether anyone searches for, or you don't know whether it's even possible for you to rank. So showing you how to do this, I'm going to head over to SEO Space's dashboard. I'm going to go to Keyword Research and then Keyword Explorer. An example that I'm going to use is a wedding photographer. They want to make sure that they rank for the search terms that their target customers are searching for when they're looking for a wedding photographer. So all they would need to do is head over to here and type in their niche, or what they are. So for example, in this case, it'd be wedding photographer. And again, you can do the exact same, whether you're a web designer, an SEO expert, maybe you sell some sort of online product or service. All you have to do is type in our Keyword Explorer the niche that you're in and the location that you want to rank in, and then click search. And SEO Space is going to find all the related keywords that are in this topic. Then all you need to do is head over and click view all related keywords, and it's going to show you all the search terms that are related to what I've just entered. Once you've done this, head over to rows per page and make sure that you've got view all. Then you can go back up to the top and apply these really important filters. What I want you to do is first head over to KD, and KD stands for keyword difficulty. It's an estimate of how difficult it is to rank on page 1 for this keyword. And what you're going to want to do is click easy and then apply. And then you're going to head over to search intent and then click commercial or transactional. Search intent is the reason why someone is searching for a keyword. So you want to find an easy to rank for keyword where people are searching it because they're looking for commercial or transactional reasons, i.e. they're looking to spend money. And these are the best keywords because they're actually the ones that are going to generate you income for your business. We're not just doing SEO to generate traffic, we're doing SEO to generate money. And that's why that's super important. And then from there, you can sort by the highest search volume keywords. And this is going to show you easy to rank for keywords that have a commercial or transactional intent by search volume. So as you can see here, Edinburgh wedding photographer. So if you're based in that UK city, that could be a perfect one for you. And then we can go on and on and on to see hundreds of keywords that could be right for your business. Once you've selected a keyword that is not only searched for and is easy to rank for, that also makes sense, you can then take that keyword and move on to the second SEO tip that I want you to apply. And that is make sure your target keyword is included in your SEO title. Now, your SEO title is essentially the blue link text that shows up on search results. So when I type in Squarespace SEO agency, you can see that SEO Space ranks 2nd and 3rd in the UK, just below Squarespace. And as you can see here, this is our SEO title. And the second Squarespace SEO tip is make sure the keyword that you found earlier is in your SEO title, because this helps communicate to Google what you want to rank for. As you can see, we want to rank for Squarespace SEO agency, and we actually already are. And you can see that we've included this keyword in the SEO title, which communicates to Google what we actually want to rank for. Which then flows really well onto the third tip in this video, which is make sure your target keyword is in your SEO description. Your SEO description is this snippet of text that shows up underneath your SEO title that's not only also important for communicating to Google what you want to rank for, but it's also vital for click-through rates. If you imagine what shows up on Google here is essentially your shop window. It's your opportunity to get people to click on you. So not only do you need to rank high, but you need to make sure the text that shows up is professional and convinces people in order to click on you. So as you can see here, we're showing off that we've worked with clients across 60 plus countries, and we're also including our main keyword where possible to boost our chances of showing. So now we've covered the first 3 tips, I'm now going to move on to tip 4. And tip 4 is actually where you're going to use one of my favorite SEO space features, which is where you scan a page with a keyword. When you scan a page with a keyword, it's going to give you step-by-step recommendations of how to rank higher for that keyword. So for example, here's our higher us page. If I wanted to rank this for Squarespace SEO agency higher up in, the United States, for example, I can add the keyword and then scan it to get those step-by-step recommendations. And you can essentially use this on any Squarespace website, whether it's on the editor, as you can see here, or also on a live web page. So whatever keyword that you found earlier that was an easy to rank for keyword, highly searched, which is commercial or transactional, all you would do is you would take that keyword and you would scan the page on your Squarespace website that you want to rank higher for that keyword. Believe it or not, in general, you can only have one page that ranks for one main keyword. You can't have 2 pages ranked for 2 keywords. So you want to pick the page that is best suited to rank for the keyword, pull it into SEO Space, and as you can see here, we've got these step-by-step recommendations of how to rank higher for Squarespace SEO agency in the US. Even though our score is 95, we've still got some other things to do, and I always recommend that you aim for a score of at least 98 out of 100 in order to maximize your chances of ranking higher. Now, your SEO score isn't the only thing that matters when it comes to SEO, which takes us really well onto tip 5. And tip 5 is matching the user intent and making sure the content on your web page is as high quality as possible. So thinking back to earlier in the video where I spoke about search intent here, commercial or transactional, as I mentioned, the search intent is the reason why someone is searching for a keyword. So in this case, Squarespace SEO agency, if I wanted to rank higher for this keyword, I would list out all the things that someone would be looking for when they're looking for a Squarespace SEO agency. They probably want to know our prices, our availability, the different services that we offer, any case studies that we have, any testimonials that we have. They'd want to see all these different things, and I would therefore want to make sure that I include it on that web page, because Google is very, very smart at knowing whether your web page has the things that someone is looking for when they search for a specific keyword. So if you want to boost your chances, of course, do the things that I've already walked you through. But if you don't follow step 5, if you don't make sure that you're including the things that someone actually wants to see on your web page when they search for a keyword, you're going to reduce your chances of ranking. So again, in the example that I gave earlier, if you were a wedding photographer, you'd list out all the things that someone is looking for when they're searching for a wedding photographer, all the FAQs, the different things they want to know. You make sure you include that on the web page, follow the other tips, and then you'll boost your chances of ranking higher on Google with your Squarespace site. Now, hopefully you're still with me, because now I'm going to walk through the bonus tip, which is to do with a new feature we're going to be releasing on SEO Space. And before I dive into that, I'm just going to show you this pie chart here. This is a weighted list of the most important things when it comes to ranking your Squarespace website higher up on Google. So these are things that Google actually cares about. As you can see, when we go through the 5 most important things, there's consistently publishing engaging content. So you need to make sure you're blogging, you're updating your content. There's placing keywords in the right places, which is essentially to do with steps 1, 2, and 3, which I've already walked you through. Then there's backlinks. Backlinks are links from other websites to your own, and that boosts something called your domain authority. The higher your domain authority, the more likely you are to be able to rank for competitive keywords. So if you want to rank for more competitive keywords, you want to be going for difficult keywords, like the ones that you can see here, you need to be getting more backlinks. Then we've got niche expertise. So you showing that you're an expert in the topic that you want to rank for. So showing case studies, testimonials, the sort of things that I mentioned in tip 5. We've then got user engagement. So you need to make sure that your website is really easy to use. It loads fast. The call to actions are really clear. Those are the 5 most important things. And the new feature that we're about to release in SEO Space is to do with backlinks. By the time this video goes live, you're going to be able to head to our backlink analysis tool, which is going to allow you to see the backlinks that any website has. And this is really important because you can start to analyze which links your competitors have. So you can start to figure out what kind of backlinks you can get for your own website. which, as I've already mentioned, is super important because if you don't have backlinks, you won't have enough social proof in Google's eyes in order to make it more likely that you rank for keywords. And in fact, this is so important that you could follow all the 5 tips that I've just spoken about and still not rank well on Google if you don't have backlinks. So all you would do is get your site or a competitor's site and add it here. So I'm going to get SEO space for the purpose of this video. And then from there, you can complete a search to see all the backlinks that SEO Space has or your competitor has. As you can see, I'm still yet to finish off this feature. It will be ready by the time it's released. But then we can scroll through and we can see all the backlinks that SEO Space has on its website, which again would be super important if you're one of our competitors, as you'll be able to analyze what links that we have to then build a list of opportunities that you could get for your site. So for example, as you can see here, SEO Space has a backlink from this website, which is providing a review of Squarespace covering all the pros and cons. If you're a competitor of SEO Space and you saw that we had this link, you can add this to a list of websites that you can reach out to in order to get featured instead. So you can get a backlink to your website, boosting your authority and boosting the chances that you can rank higher for keywords. Now, hopefully these tips and the bonus tip has been helpful. Of course, I understand I've gone through a lot of information. So if you want to get more Squarespace SEO help, of course, head over to SEO Space and get started with our 7-day free trial. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel in order to get more advice to rank higher up on Google. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.